Hey everyone, DJ Porchop hanging out with you tonight. Monday evening. Quick little video, hopefully. So the other night I talked about updates, this, that, and I think I mentioned something in there about pain meds, and I turned them down. If I didn't, surprise, I just told you. Um, this video is pretty much chronic pain related, I suppose, not really spinal cord stimulator as a whole. Um, the the reason why I just didn't mention that in that last video because these two topics kind of go hand in hand and it's drawn out. That video was long enough. Uh, the part of the reason I didn't go for those is the I made like a joking, and it wasn't even joking. I guess I was kind of serious about it. I suppose I said something in front of my doc, and I knew better. I knew better than what was about ready to come out of my mouth. Sitting right there, we were looking at images and this test and that test, and I was like, man, I hope we can fix this soon, or one of these days, or something to that effect. And he turned, he looked at me square dead in the face, and he's like, you understand we'll never fix this, right? We'll only ever treat it. Well, I knew that answer. But when somebody comes and tells you that square to your face, I mean, that automatically means that there's options. Now there's clear-cut 100% options. And a couple of them you probably got to watch out for. The Percocets were offered, and I immediately told him, you know, no thanks. I suffer like chronic headaches. They're not migraine per se. They're not that bad, but they're horribly bad. And whenever I get one, it's not for like a day, 2 days, a week. It's like 3 months, 3.5, 4. They do absolutely not go away, ever. I've taken injections for this, that, every pill known to mankind. Triptans galore, wanted all but wanted to kill me. Uh, Opiates tend to make them headaches a lot worse. And one of the cheapest, dorkiest ones you can get is like Tylenol 3, the one with the codeine in it. Those are horrible, horrible, horrible. I will not ever take one of those, ever. So anyway, options. What options I got at that time? No one, it'll never get fixed. It's only going to be treated. And the first one right off the get-go was pain pills. Do I absolutely want to keep eating these things for the rest of my life? No, I really don't. For more reasons than one. I just don't want to take them. You know, when I got my spine fused and I come home, I made a few videos and uploaded them when I was eating Percocets when I got my spine fused. Those videos since soon been taken down. Man, I don't want to be like that. I just don't. For the rest of my life. What's the other one? Pain pump they install. My buddy said, the one person I know said you don't even feel the effects of it. Which is cool, but you're still getting this crap injected into you. But if it works, it works. I'm on board with whatever works. Let me say that right off the get-go. I'm just talking about me in general, just me personally. I just don't want to deal with something that I get worried about pumping shit. You got to refill. How do you refill that thing? What do you do? Is this thing hanging off you? I've never researched them on how they work, but they work for a lot of people, though. Thankfully enough, do I want that? is it even an option for me? Is it even something that's right? I don't know. Uh, so when I think sometimes people in this predicament, they'll want to turn to something like this behind me, and it's a fully stocked bar full of booze. That's a shitty way to go. Pardon me, I now made this not safe for work, but I could stretch a case of beer for like 2.5, 3 months in the fridge. I started wanting to buy one like a couple times a freaking week and shit. That's not going to work. I can't do that. I used to drink horribly bad when I was in my early 20s. Horribly, horribly, horribly bad. Man, I don't want to do that again neither. And I quickly caught on to what was happening. Can't do it. Right? I don't want to see that happen to none of us neither. That's a shitty way to be. Once in a while, I'll come out here and listen to loud music, hang out, we'll do a barbecue. We'll all have a good time. We'll play some 10,000 on the dice or something. Drink 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, too many beers. Who gives a shit, right? It's a freaking, it's a get together. That's what you do, But when you're out here by yourself doing this 4, 5, 6 days a week, no, that's not, for me, that's not okay. For my wife, I tell you right now, that's not okay. That lady, bless her heart. My wife's pretty awesome. I don't want to see nobody get caught up in that either. And then people, and then there's some people, and that leads right into my last point too. People just do stupid shit and they die. I had a guy I knew growing up, most of my younger life, passed away in November of a heroin overdose. I never even knew the guy was doing the stuff. It's one of that. Maybe I was just that far in the dark. But it don't care, matter who it is. That shouldn't have happened. When people get themselves in that predicament to feel as though that's the only way to make things happen, man, that's a shitty fucking place to be. So when Doc told me that, I was like, yeah. Man, you can't tell me that and then offer me Percocets the same day. I'm not saying I would go into them territories and think about that shit, because that's just not, that's, no. But you see what I'm saying? And I quickly understood real fast, I should have, I have a buddy, Joseph Borg, that I did a brief call-in show with him. It was a chronic pain call-in show. I thought it was the most awesome thing ever. Technologically speaking, I myself on my end couldn't fulfill my obligations technology-wise. It was slowing progress of the show down, or whatever the case may be. Me and Joe discussed it. Joe's still doing the show. Thankfully enough, Joe is. Awesome guy. Takes call-ins. You talk about chronic pain with him, this spinal cord stimulators. Talk with Joe. Joe's an awesome guy. Real awesome guy. Easy guy to talk to. The first time I talked to the man on the phone, or over Zoom even, I felt like I'd known the guy probably 10 freaking plus years. So you sit and shoot the shit with the guy. He's a good guy. He cares passionately about the chronic pain community. You know what I'm saying? I'll drop links below where you can get with him. And I'm not an admin moderator. Joe don't sponsor me. He don't pay me to say that. Nothing. He's just an awesome fella, and his spinal cord stimulator success stories group over at Facebook. I've mentioned this before. It's got like 3,000 something active members, and they discuss. Say if you got a stimulator and you're watching this right now too, you could maybe check that group out too. I'll drop a link below. Go in there. People talk about if you're having issues like generator issues. Some people's work via an app on their phone. Other what you get the remote control like I got. What pre-surgery, post-surgery. If you can name the conversation, it's went down in Joe's group. Joe runs an awesome group. So check them out. I'll drop them links below. We're not in this by ourselves. So right now what I'm doing is, in my last video, you see me with obligatory crappy can of beer in my hand. I think I had 2 or 3 that night. I've had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bottles of water out here at the workbench with me right now. So I'm ready to float a boat myself, but that's another story for another day. All 5 of my viewers tune in. You'll get to see. No, I'm just messing. But nah, man. So we're not all in this by ourselves. We have a whole lot of people. If you catch yourself getting into that point, don't. And I don't mean to joking. Just like I was just doing. Nowadays we have to. There's got to be a little light somewhere. You can crack a joke every now and again. Back to the main subject. No, it's not a joke subject. But if you're in that predicament, click one of my links below. Talk to your neighbor, somebody. There's help out there. I always say in every one of my videos, everyone, if you found me because you're looking for info on a spinal cord stimulator, does it work for everybody? No. Did it work for me? Yeah. Can I recommend you one? No. Well, I can recommend this. If you're in chronic pain, you're watching your grandkids, your kids, or whoever out the window, you're watching life go by. You're no longer participating in your life. And it just sucks. Go talk to your doctor. Talk to one. It's at least worth a talk. What's the worst can happen? They say, no, it's not right for you. Go talk to somebody else. Right? So that's about what I got tonight. I'm going to drop all kind of links. Don't let ourselves get in that predicament. I'm not going to. I'm not going to let you neither. Holler at me below. We'll talk about it. All that good shit. So, whatever. But anyway, take care of yourselves and each other. Kudos to Jerry Springer for that. That's his line. Technically, I don't think I'm supposed to say that. Watch over each other nowadays, especially now. We all need somebody. Take care of yourselves. All that good jazz. Get well soon, world. We'll catch you guys around.